So one thing that's funny about being like a completely single mom, and like when I say that, I mean like the dad has never even met his kid. I mean it's his kid, but let's just be clear. Unfortunately. But I just say I'm like a pro single mom because he dumped me while I was pregnant, like left completely, didn't hear from him, no how's the baby, So the thing about that, like when I tell people that, I feel like they're a little shocked because it is pretty rare. Like even most single moms, I'd say you could say the majority are like single, but then the dad, they co-parent at least to like an extent, or they did, at some point. I don't know. I just feel like it's very rare to, not very, unfortunately, but it is pretty rare, like my situation. And it's obviously not something that I ever thought would happen to me. Like I've literally heard stories about people that get pregnant on a one night stand and the dad is a great dad, That wasn't the case with me. It wasn't a one night stand. It was my boyfriend, unfortunately. I don't know. And yeah, it was funny too because like I didn't personally like need kids or like want kids or like I wasn't like dreaming of becoming a mom ever, but he, in my case, like wanted 4 more kids, he would say, because also he is a father to somebody else and seemingly was a good one. I don't really think so anymore, but yeah, so I just never thought that would be me, because you never think it would be you. And I guess my point is, like, when I tell people that, they assume that how did I not know this would be me? Like, how did you not know? You're an idiot. He was gonna tell me that when we were dating that he would abandon me while pregnant. Like that happened. But no, actually, I was distraught when I found out I was pregnant, and people say like, do not say that, but it's my truth. It's fine. It's what happened. Like I'll tell my son that someday. That's obviously not how it ended up playing out, right? But yeah, I mean, I was young, I was far away from my family, I was distraught. He wasn't. And I just feel like when I tell people I'm a completely single mom, or tell them a little bit about the situation, like, no, like he's, he doesn't have them on the weekends, he doesn't have 50-50, he doesn't pay child support, he's never paid anything, he's never asked about him, like, they think like, what did I do? Like, what'd you do? You must be crazy. Or how did I not know? And that's the thing I was thinking about today. I was really reflecting, like, if somebody is capable of being that bad of a person to leave their, I don't care if it's a one night stand, you participated in the one night stand, you basically actually caused that, or any of the reasons. If you're capable of doing that, especially as like a grown adult, I know, young and dumb type thing. No, my baby daddy's 48 and a half. I really, like, I was like dating an older man because I really thought like I would know, him so well, blah, blah, blah. He has it figured out. Oh my God, I was so wrong, obviously. But that's the thing. If they're capable of doing that, they're capable of doing that. That's not a normal thing, even for a really bad person. So there's no reason to blame yourself, because there's nothing that you could have done to prevent that. If they're capable of doing, they're willing to do that, like my baby dad was like, I'm done, like, I'm bye, you're never hearing from me again. If they're like okay with that, then like you could have, it doesn't matter, you could have been Saint Teresa, and I'm not saying I am Saint Teresa, but I'm saying, for some reason, I'm a really good girlfriend. Like, I don't know why. Honestly, because I'm bad at a lot of things, but I do hair, so I hear a lot of the stories, and I'm like, oh my God, you bitches are crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty, like, relaxed. I mean, I don't know. I don't ask for money. I don't, like, I'm fun to be around. I, for some reason, always happen to date long distance, it seems like, so I'm not around you that much. Like, I don't know what it is, but that's the thing. I've just concluded of a person. It's nothing, there's no changing you could have done. If they're capable of that kind of evil, that's it. Point blank, period. But I sometimes do see the fear in people's faces, because I don't know what I would think if I met somebody like me, because I honestly have never met somebody that's baby daddy just gone, just completely gone. And it is a crazy thing, because you're like, what is it, like, what makes somebody do that? And I don't know. I think it's a lot of things of like, obviously like probably narcissism. I know people throw that word around, but you just have to be so selfish to do that. And also I think some form of having no feelings, like I don't know if that's like psychopathic, but how do you have no feelings towards your own flesh and blood, especially with somebody that you loved and like wanted kids with, and then were excited about, and then like you know, it's something that normal people with feelings and with a heart will never understand, and that's just something I've accepted. But it's funny because I do see the fear on people's faces, but then obviously once they get to talk to me, it's like you realize that, okay, I'm the one that stayed, I'm the one that takes care of everything, I'm the one that takes care of everything mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, so obviously there's not something like wrong with me. You know, and yeah, it's like I don't know how you, as like a man, like for all the deadbeat baby daddies out there, like how you go around, like what you have to come up, like the only reasons like capable, sorry, just got mixed up with my words, but like to go through your life as a deadbeat, you have to lie. You have to come up with some crazy ass story. And I don't even know what mine is. I've actually heard like a few different versions. None of them make sense. And it's like funny that like there's different versions, because okay, obviously it's not the truth. There's different versions. I have one story. It's a crazy one, but it stay the same. And I have proof and receipts of everything. But yeah, it's like you have to just go through life with no feelings, 100% selfish, and then also a liar. Like, that's the crazy thing. You have to just be lying out your ass constantly, and that sucks. Like, that is a shitty life. If I was a deadbeat personally, I would just say, like, I didn't want to be a dad. Oh, I take it back. Like, I wanted to be a dad at first. I made a baby, and then I was like, I actually don't want to be a dad, so I just don't.